All right. Ready?
No, I'm ready.
Cool. Hey guys, Rich People here. I just blocked out Blake. Anyway, bye Blake. Anyway, yeah, we're here today on a Sunday. We just released Real Close. Thank you to everybody that streamed it already. Figured we'd do a little breakdown of like how we, the production of Real Close and how we got to the final result. This year we started figuring out how to record everything at home. We started building like a bit of a home studio. So this is like our first thing that we released that was made in-house. We did everything from the recording, engineering, producing, and mixing, and then we passed it off to be mastered by Ryan Schwabe right here in Philly. So we'll link to him. But anyway, I'm going to get into this. We got a Logic file open here. Got Blazer and Tim chilling for commentary. Let's start breaking this thing down. We got a lot to go through. Not really. When I see it like this, it doesn't seem that complicated. There's only a couple things, but we start opening these up, you'll see. So anyway, we went through a bunch of different versions of the song, as you saw. If you saw any of the Not So Close demos on our SoundCloud playlist, a lot of things changed, but we ended up with what I'm about to run through now. What do we got? Let's go. I want to get into just the drums real quick. I don't want to spend much time on this, but we ended up using Lindrum samples because they're just like trendy right now, and it's like a cool old drum machine. We tried out like Slate Drummer to get like a real drum, like a organic drummer type of feeling, and that wasn't the right feel for the song. Then we messed with some other stuff, and I ended up with this as the kit. Dance part. Anyway, yeah, so we got a little bit of that. I would have released this drum. So yeah, let's break that down a little bit. We got this. These were like samples from. I got this like vintage drum sample folder from Slate Digital. It was like organic Lindrum stuff. So here's the kick. I've never made a production video before either, so please let me slide on how lame this is. All right. And here's my cool snare. Whoa. Pretty crazy, huh? All right, and then we throw on a little bass here. I guess it gets a little interesting here. We had like different synth basses at different times. We wanted to like layer synth basses and real bass and like see like little combinations we could do of that. But I think honestly at the end, by the time we released this song, I think we just really liked the actual like organic bass that Tim played. We separated it. It's like a trick I see on all these mixing videos. We did the low end, everything below 200 hertz, and then everything above that on a separate track.
What did we have originally? Was that Juno?
Yeah, there was a Juno synth originally, like the one you'd hear on like the intro of No Age, like a rubbery do 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 do. Very like static, like do 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 do. Juno rubber bass or something, I think. But yeah, so we separated that out, and that's all just low end. You probably wouldn't even hear that on your phone right now. And then we made this like super grindcore, super heavy riff and bass. Yeah, it sounds super cool and spongy, dude. Ooh, okay. Cool. Got some claps in there. Oh, this is a weird one. This weird guitar in the middle here. I totally forgot about this. Remember this play? So the main guitar tone, which we messed around with this a lot. This was something I don't think we figured out during this song. Like, I think the songs we've recorded since, I think we've figured out the whole guitar tone thing a little bit better. But at this point in time, I think we did the best we could. We used, these THU plugins that come with Slate Digital, which they're pretty cool. You can do a lot with it. And everything, we took in everything through a UAD. I don't think this is going to come up on the screen, but through a Universal Audio Apollo Twin. That's how we brought everything in, and we used just a Avalon preamp for everything: vocals, guitars, bass. We just used we just used that as a preamp, just so that, like, we'd have a clean signal coming in, and then and also, for the record, I have no idea what I'm doing besides YouTube education, so this definitely isn't.
It's very new to everybody.
If you're watching this to learn, maybe not the best place to learn. But anyway, say I would put a fake Ibanez Tube Screamer in front of this thing, whatever this is. Sounded good. We ran with it. Anyway. But this thing was cool. This was like a random thing. It was cool. Second verse there.
Let you know, but you're the one I wear, frenzy.
It's cool. Anyway, now we're gonna get into the fun part. This is the main part. Because I think it was pretty not straightforward, but it's been, we've always written songs that were like drums, bass, guitars, and vocals, right? So that's like the comfort zone. The past like 2 years since we did the Harmony record, and now with like the new singles we're doing, I'm obsessed with synths. I know these guys mess with synths all day, every day. Tim's like really into Silent and Serum and like more EDM based stuff, and I know Blake's messing with one of those old Machine things. It's like called Machine. It's not just a machine. It's called Machine.
It is a machine though, so
it also happens to be a machine. Anyway, so anyway, we like messing with synths. That's the bottom line. But we went through like, you'll see if you check out the Not So Close demo thing on SoundCloud, you'll see like how many different versions this kind of went through.
And that's only like a quarter of them.
Yeah, and that's all. It's true. We just messed with sounds, and that's what's fun about making electronic music. And that's what's exciting about this. Like, because I think that's what it is. When you're a musician, you make songs with the elements that you have available, and then you get new elements available, and it's like your universe can expand. And at this point, I think we're at some of the most exciting times, because the synth universe is like
limitless. There's like so much that you can do.
Limitless. So much. It's like insane. So here's one that didn't even make it onto the track. This is cool. It should have been in the intro, but listening to it now, I actually don't like it at all. But anyway, so here's where the song enters. These guys right here. This was like, I think I used Anna 2 for this. I think this is like a preset patch. Oh, cool. And then I don't want to get too in depth here, but I did some stuff for to make the song come up. What do we have here? Yeah, I did filter cutoffs for fading in the guitar and synths together in the intro. So this right here. So up to there, you got also there's this synth that just goes over the choruses. It's called Epic, I guess. I have no idea. Anyway. That's cool. cool, and I wanted it to like kind of glitch over the verse here. So yeah, there's that. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's like an organ sounding saw wave.
Yeah, I like it. It's got like a lot of cool harmonics on it. Oh, this was cool. This was in the original demo too. This was something I changed the instrument on it a bunch from the rain harp. Whenever I'm starting a song, I always use rain harp in like the Logic instrument called rain harp, and I just make little plucky things through a song, and then I'll take the MIDI from that and put it on different instruments as I go from different brands.
So many different synths, and it just, I don't know, I feel like just going through all that stuff, since there is so much, it's just like you just click until you're like, okay, I have these like couple of things that I like after going through like hundreds of sounds.
Yeah, you have to stop yourself because you can literally go on.
Oh, it's insane. Look at this. This is like one brand of like synths we look through. And this is like one of the newest ones I have. But this is just like, I mean, just like, you know, 1,000 pages of freaking,
yeah.
Like it's nuts.
And that's just one virtual instrument.
Oh yeah. If we got into all the Roland, I like Roland Cloud a lot too. I like all the Junos and Jupiter stuff from Roland. I use that a lot. I don't know how the Anna 2 ended up being most of it. I don't know.
It must be hard to
That one sounds really nice.
Yeah, I like that we ended up on that one just for that part. Yeah, it's cool. And then this is neat. This is where I'm gonna throw bass in, so there's context on this.
It's got like a really dreamy sound to it.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh yeah, and then I filtered these out again right here. Yeah, that's pretty interesting. But yeah, and then vocal production, I was like learning off of YouTube videos back and forth. So I've been messing with this song as my guinea pig for like probably like the past year, like just trying to like learn this mixing stuff. So that's a lot of why it was like a really kind of like messy production. At least to me, it like feels that way. But I tried like 80 different people's like breakdowns for vocal chains for like in Logic. This is what I ended up with for like the lead vocal, which
please just let me. I said
oh yeah. So we made this. This was like a month or two ago too. So I also learned a lot in the meantime, and I'm listening to this back now. I'm like, oh man, this is like I'm seeing all the things I really messed up. But yeah. So we got Vocal Rider. That's a cool plugin from Waves. Just like
I was never better off alone.
just helps you maintain like a good volume to go into the rest of your plugins, and then I hit it with like just like a simple filter EQ. Just take off some of the highs, some of like the hiss, and then some of the room resonances and like the low end stuff that's not necessary for vocals. And then this effect track. This is on and off through the track. This is like.
Listen up tonight. Call me anything but cold. I've gotta play my hand before you fold.
Yeah, so that's just that. It's like whatever this is. This is the Sound Toys effect rack on Color Vocal Chain, which is cool. I like all their stuff. This stuff's just fun to mess with. Hence the name Sound Toys.
I feel like it's usually like really inexpensive too for like some of the.
Yeah, especially if you get it on Black Friday, it's like like $30 a plug-in, or you can get the whole bundle.
I feel like I still see those deals like today, even though there's like nothing going on. Like Little Altar Boy, I feel like I see it for like $30 all the time or something.
For sure, it's like Yeah, I feel like all those plugin companies are just constantly running sales. So it's like,
yeah, they definitely are. They definitely get you.
yeah, they're good at that upselling.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So then I got Slate Digital. I love using this Slate Digital thing. It's like $9.99 a month, and they give me like so many plugins and like lessons and stuff that I like. I like watching their videos because they're like complete, like beginning to end production videos. I've learned a lot from their stuff because, again, like I said, I didn't know anything about doing this production stuff before this year. So, like a little bit just from being in studios and all that stuff. But for the most part, it's just been a huge learning year. And luckily, there's companies like this that have like all-in-one type bundles, like for beginners, like noobs like myself. So, I used this cool thing that looks really cool, and then this cool thing that also looks pretty cool. That might be off, honestly. I don't know. And then there's this thing, and then there's a LA2A. I know what that is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm in there on YouTube, guys. Yeah, and then that, and then this thing. Cool. So we ran through that. It's my vocal chain. Whoa. And then, oh yeah, and I put that other plugin they put out, which I don't even think I should have used this fresh air thing, because the dude that mastered it was like, yeah, everything was good, but like the vocals were a little like hissy in the high end, like they were a little annoying up there. I was like, yeah, you're right. I wish I could. That's scary too. But yeah, and then I guess I stuck it through some buses to a delay and a reverb. Pretty simple. Yeah, this was the first one, and I redid and redid so many things, and Blake wrote guitar like 3 different times, and and I think Tim on 3 separate Sundays we just kept retracking the bass and changing everything around.
And then we almost scrapped the entire song.
Oh yeah, and then we were gonna scrap the entire song, and the only reason we didn't, I was just like, it'll be cool to just show the progression of us figuring this out. So so this is just like our first release like this. Maybe we'll get better at production videos. Probably not. This is pretty cool too. You probably wouldn't be able to pick this out in the song, but let's just speak and we'll those hums. I learned how to hum from Colin Walsh, actually. He taught me how to hum. On Kathleen, he hummed behind the final chorus. Very exciting. Cool. So I hope this production video wasn't completely terrible. I'm gonna wave over here this time. See you guys. Bye.
See you.
Good night. Yeah, we can shut it down.